update. 2020 is coming to a close, and boy are we sad to see it go. LOL, JK, this year was about as much fun as The Mandalorian without Baby Yoda. Yeah, it was about as inspiring as watching my dad check his work emails. It was like being sent to your room for doing nothing wrong, and then your parents forget you're there and go watch Tiger King. Yeah, I've enjoyed math tests more. You love math. Okay, well, you get the idea. Anyway, what we're here for is to give you an honest recap of what happened in 2020. Okay, so January. Everything was still normal, right? Wrong. First of all, the world was on fire. Not figuratively on fire, like it would be later. Literally on fire. Then, on January 7th, some officials told us not to go to Wuhan, China. Naturally, when adults tell me not to do something, it shoots to the top of my to-do list. So I begged my parents to let us go there to vacation, but they said they were too busy watching Oscar-nominated movies. Oh. Also in January, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle quit being royalty. Girls all over the world realized that being a princess isn't the dream after all, said Disney executives. No! Still January. Our president was impeached. This means Congress said he did something wrong. But then the Senate said, no, and then nothing happened. It's like when Daddy catches us misbehaving and tries to punish us, but then we go to Mommy and make up a convincing story, sprinkle a little of this. And then Mommy makes it all go away. Oh, and in case you were wondering, it was still January when the World Health Organization told us that this coronavirus thing was going to be a big problem. I didn't notice because I think I was busy playing Minecraft. No, it was Roblox. Okay, so finally came February, Black History Month, but it turned out Black history was still being made. Over the next few months, some terrible tragedies showed us that people were still being treated badly just because of the color of their skin. I always thought Martin Luther King fixed everything and racism wasn't a thing anymore. I started to see just how safe and privileged and lucky I was just because of what I look like. Come on, people! We shouldn't be killing each other between the virus, murder hornets, and the One World Together at Home concert. 2020 is doing a good enough job killing us already. So you all might remember what happened in March, right? One day, they announced that schools would be closing for 2 weeks. 2 weeks? And then, after 2 weeks, they said 2 more weeks. And then, well, you know how it went. Then came April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, the most exciting month of the year. Zoe, are you okay? I think you might need a cognitive test to see if your brain is functioning correctly. Repeat after me. Person, woman, man, camera, TV. I'm okay. So, where were we? Right. After a few weeks in quarantine, we started to see adults get really stir-crazy. Some got angry, some got depressed, and others, don't worry, I'm not saying who, Mommy, just drink a lot of wine. People unraveled enough to start to make videos like this.
Oh, whoa. Who are you? I'm Julie from 4 Months in the Future. Actually, put a little money in Zoom. Isn't that a conferencing app? Yes, trust me.
That's fine and all. But when my future self comes back to talk to me, it's usually to warn me about the robot apocalypse of 2023. Wait, what? Nothing. We kids especially enjoyed when adults had total breakdowns and made videos like this one. Yeah, I enjoyed it, but let me tell you something, adults. Your puppeteering needs some work. Where's the character development? Put some heart into it. I mean, it's like you don't even believe your hand is a live, separate creature with its own feelings and legitimate reasons for needing to devour all the vehicles. Also, during the month of April to December, we learned about how masks could keep us safe. But even though we tried our best to convince people,
I like N95, because they are saving lives.
Not everyone chose to listen, and the virus continued to spread. We kids learn by watching adults, So what I've learned is safety is optional. No more seat belts. No more bike helmets wrecking my hair. No more putting on sunscreen before I get to have fun at the beach. And now we're going to save so much time not having to look both ways before crossing the street. Hey, remember bus safety? Ha! This fall, we went back to school, which for many of us meant sitting down to stare at a screen all day. I'd say school is an okay viewing experience, but they're going to have to up their game to compete with Netflix and Disney+. True, but when Mulan was released on Disney Plus in September, we were expected to pay $30 to watch it. I don't know about you guys, but in my house, my parents mumbled the word chutzpah and then started watching Cobra Kai. We were disappointed at first, but it turned out to be worth it, just to see how excited my parents were. I know, they're so cute. They really needed a win this year. And honestly, we didn't really need to see Mulan. Here's a helpful list of other things you might want to spend that $30 on. Towards the end of the year, all of the adults got really focused on the election. I was excited because Hamilton taught us that politics was awesome. I was looking forward to rap battles, but instead, I got town halls. I was pumped for the dance numbers, but they turned out like this. I was looking forward to the girl power, but it ended up looking more like this. Yeah, boring. Earlier this year, we held an election for president of my bedroom, and the candidates were all sizes, colors, and species. When she won, Lanny gave the most impassioned speech about equality, integrity, and making a difference in how comfortable my bed is. It was beautiful. But I heard Bear won. Oh no, Lammy clearly won. Sure, Bob forced me to recount the votes 3 times, but it was the same each time. I learned counting in preschool. But numbers don't change just because you want them to. So in summary, 2020 was a year we will never forget. And as difficult as this year has been, it has left space for reflection and growth. Chadwick Boseman said, "The struggles along the way are only meant to shape you for your purpose. Press on with pride and press on with purpose." Kobe Bryant said, "Everything negative, pressure, challenge is all an opportunity to rise." And rise we did. We saw people find ways to come together, even while staying apart. We saw essential workers selflessly and tirelessly put themselves at risk to care for the sick, deliver essentials right to our doors, and keep this country running so that we could stay home. We saw governments and corporations come together to create a vaccine in record time that has become our light at the end of the tunnel. This year, we also reflected on all the progress we have yet to make for a better tomorrow. Ruth Bader Ginsburg asked us to think about how we would like the world to be for our daughters and granddaughters. Well, as a daughter, a granddaughter, and a great-granddaughter, I feel qualified to say that I would like the world to be safe and fair for everyone. What kind of elementary school get dogs like that? One who lived through 2020. This has been your year-end update. Thank you, and Happy New Year.